Hey everybody, what is up? Wavejump here, and welcome back. I'm back with the command blocks tutorials, and this is episode 15, Helpful Command Tools. We are currently at 792 subscribers, which is fantastic. It's been 2 weeks since I hit like 750, so that's really fast. Maybe we keep this rate going, who knows? But anyways, yeah, I do want to go ahead and mention in terms of commands themselves, if there's a specific command you want covered, let me know, because right now I only have one command itself to be covered, which is block data on the waiting list. I don't really have any other command that people want me specifically to cover. But so I've been thinking of doing some more experimental fun videos until 1.13 comes out, which will be in a little while from now. Or, I mean, when 1.13 comes out, I'm going to be doing a lot more unique and special stuff. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to be showing you some tools that will be absolutely amazing. So let me go ahead and tell you a bit about these tools, and then we're going to go ahead into the web browser, and I could show you what these tools are. So these tools are, a bunch of little devices, or a bunch of little apps, kind of, that'll let you go ahead and generate commands, or just stuff like that, and it's super helpful. So for example, if you want to go ahead and create a long tellraw command with a click effect, where if you want to go ahead and add clickable text into your tellraw, it's kind of a pain to write that out yourself, and it's very easy to mess up. So you could use something like that to go ahead and ensure that you don't have to worry about typing it out yourself. Now, of course, I like to do a lot of my stuff by hand, but sometimes these generators can be super helpful genuinely. So I will show you those in just a minute. Also, I misspoke a bit earlier when I said apps, they're websites. And there are a ton of these out on the internet, but I'm going to be showing you some of the best ones probably. I won't be showing you every single one, but I will be showing you a few. So, of course, links to all of them will be down in the description, and let's go ahead and head straight into it. Yep, here's my website. I was looking at my sub count just a minute ago. Also, if you were wondering why I have all my apps pinned up here, that's just because that way you can see what I'm going to cover. It's going to be a surprise each time. Alright, anyways, move on here. The first thing I wanted to cover was a custom potion generator. And the thing I should mention, by the way, is all of these commands will work together at the end with the last generator to create something pretty cool if this all works out. So, anyways, or at least something to help demonstrate it. But anyways, this first tool is a potion generator. So it lets you go ahead and generate normal potions, splash potions, lingering potions, or tipped arrows. And you can find this at minecraft.tools/en/potion.php. Of course, I will have links to all of these down in the description below. But this is a super helpful one because, of course, creating custom potions is a huge pain. As if I scroll down here, what's nice is the Minecraft.tools ones always look really nice. So it has a give command thing. It's just to go ahead and give a basic potion. This would be the command it uses, but let's go ahead here and first off choose our potion type. So, and we could just click on multiple ones if we want. So let's go ahead and do a jump boost, regeneration, resistance potion. Jump boost will be level 15 with a duration of 60 seconds, sure. Regeneration will be level 6, or no, we'll do level 100, sure. And and that will last infinitely. It'll have a resistance potion, which will be level 2, 60 seconds. And then I'm going to change the type of the potion. We'll do it as a lingering potion. So if I scroll down, I could enable whether or not I want to see particles. We will display the particles. Potion name, let's name it Potion of Potionness. I don't know what to name it. Description, a random potion generated by Wavejump Games for a video. And we're going to enable custom color, and let's have a nice, let's have this like greenish color right here. That looks cool, right? If I click validate, it tells me one thing, which is that my level needs to be less than or equal to 32, so our regeneration level will be 32 in that case. And if we click validate again, you'll notice that I think it works. So it gives us the individual effect commands, so if I wanted to go ahead and give the effect, this is how I would do it. But if I want to go ahead and do it with a potion, or just use the give command, that would be how I would do it. Now let's go ahead and switch over to the game, and I'll show you whether or not this command will work. So we're going to give ourselves, of course, a command block, and paste this command in, and activate it. And there you go. We got ourselves our potion of potionness. Our random potion generator case for video, and when I go ahead and throw it down, I go ahead and get jump boost, resistance, and infinite regeneration, as we predicted, or as we set more so. And you can see it works really freaking well, and it's just fantastic to be able to do this, you know, with almost no effort. Especially if you bookmark all of these, it'll be super easy. Of course, I should mention, because it sounds like, of course, I'm like praising these guys and being like, hey, you should check out these sites. I don't know the owners of these websites, nor am I making any sort of deals with them. I'm just kind of showing them off because I think they're really cool. In fact, some of these you may have seen or at least one of these is created by a YouTuber, which you will see in a little bit. Actually, I think it's the last one. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead here and I'm going to put this command block down as our first command, and we're going to move on to the next one here, which will be, one second, sorry about that, gonna hide Minecraft, which will be a sign generator. Now, of course, if you ever messed around with custom signs in Minecraft, you could do a lot of really cool stuff with this. You go ahead and, for example, have a sign that has clickable text and is colorful. So first off, let's go ahead and create some rainbow text on the top one. So let's go ahead here, select our color. We'll do a nice red. If I go ahead and get to select the color, and then I'm gonna have it say rainbow with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So I'm just gonna type rainbow, selecting the colors. By the way, the URL for this one, in case you can't see at the top, is minecraft.tools/en/sign.php. Of course, with all the minecraft.tools ones, you could go ahead and just go to minecraft.tools, which is, of course, just a website, and find all of them from there. And oops, I did not mean to open that. That is the special characters thing, I believe. So you go ahead and add unconventional characters into it. I don't know if most of them will actually show up, but we're just going to go without them for now, because I don't know how the game would handle it. Green, let's do another dark green, I don't know. Let's do a bluish, and then we'll do a, I think that was purplish. Doesn't really matter. We'll do like that color there. Put that on the second line, and the next thing we'll just say text, and I'll have that in all, I don't know, let's do blue. And then I will have this all with a nice clickable element. So I go ahead here and I make it so that when the player clicks on the sign, I could do, now I don't know if we have to use slash or not, but I'm just gonna type the commands without a slash. I'm gonna do tell raw at a text example click event should teleport player 2 blocks up. Okay, and I'll have it as a nice with a nice color of green. And then I'll go ahead here and have another deal, and I'll have it say, you know, TP at P, you know, 2 blocks up. And of course, if you want to know how to use any of these commands, I should have videos on all these commands anyway. And then we'll go ahead and just summon sheep. I don't even know that's the ID for sheep. Let me check. Yeah, I think I do need to have it lowercase though. Okay. And I might need to go ahead and add 3 little tildes here. Sign name will be the sign of magic. I don't know. Preview the sign. You know, this is what it'll look like. And if I generate the command, there we go. This is the give command. You know, it's incredibly long. So what we're going to do here is, of course, we're going to warp back over to Minecraft. I'm going to go ahead here, place down another command block, paste this in, and test it out. So now you notice it gave me a thing called the sign of magic. If I go ahead and click on it, it teleported me 2 blocks up, and it summoned a sheep. Worked perfectly. I could, of course, if I wanted to, then give the sheep jump boost. And I wonder if I get the sheep to try and jump up onto something. Anyways, I can go ahead and kill this guy, and we're going to move on to the next command. By this point, I should go ahead and mention what I'm going to do with all these commands. I'm going to make them all one command contraption, because one of the generators I have is a one command generator. A lot of people ask how to create one commands by hand. The issue with creating one commands by hand is it takes incredibly long, and I forgot I have regeneration and resistance on that guy. I wonder if he'll die. But anyways, oh goodness. Yeah, going ahead and creating one command block contraptions by hand is possible, but it's a huge pain. So being able to use something like a MC edit filter or one of these web tools is super useful. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead here. There we go. This time I actually did the transition correctly, and I'm gonna show you MC Stacker. Now, MC Stacker might be the most well-known type of command tool, but before, of course, I get into this one, I want to go ahead and say thank you to all of my patrons on Patreon, which are currently Shatter and Bete Noir. If you want to go ahead and help support me on Patreon, you click on the link in the description below, Patreon/Wavejump, and you know, I have all different tiers. You could get Guild Free Adblock or whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna stop advertising because I want to just get on with the video. Okay. Anyways, you notice I could go ahead here and I could use a summon command. Now, I already had a summon command there before, but I think MC Stacker at least used to always do summoning commands the best. So we're going to go ahead and have it summon, let's do something fun. Let's have it summon a polar bear. Where was polar bear? I saw it just a second ago, because that's a new one, right? And this is just at mcstacker.net. So now I could go ahead here and summon a polar bear. And let's first off go ahead and select where it summons. It's using relative coordinates, I think, already. So I'll have it summon 5 blocks above the command block. It'll go ahead here and have motion of 0.1 in each direction. I don't know. It'll be on fire for 2 ticks. Actually, no, we'll do 40 ticks, because that's like, what, 2 seconds. On ground, it will not have the on ground tag, and it will have no gravity on. It will be silent, it will be invulnerable, it will be glowing. It'll have a custom name of, I don't know, polar berry. I don't know. Custom name visible will be true, so it'll, no matter what, how it's custom name visible. Let's see. Oh, you could also change it from ticks to seconds if you want to go ahead and automatically have it convert that. That's pretty cool. Left-handed, true or false. I don't think that matters for polar bears. Full flying, sure. Although I don't think it'll have an elytra on anyway. Elytra, whatever you say. You could also go ahead and press the S on here to go ahead and open it up. And you notice it's just super useful. If I want, for example, to go ahead and add a speed 3 for a duration of, say, 60 seconds. That's easy to do, just like that. Assistance required. No AI. Can't pick up loot. Sure, we'll do that. It's true. We'll have it so that on its body, we'll go ahead and have an elytra, however you want to pronounce it. Although I don't see it popping up here anywhere, so it might take a minute to find. You see, you can go ahead and add pretty much any item for it to wear, which is pretty cool to be able to do. I don't see it. I will say I'm not a huge fan of how this item selection system works, because there's no like search thing or anything. You just kind of have to scroll through. Let's see. You know what? I'll have it go ahead and sorry for taking up all this time, by the way. You know, we'll have a knowledge book there. It won't actually do anything, but yeah, I guess we'll have to do that. Absorption, we'll have it in absorption level 10. By the way, thank you to Kakoseka for just subscribing to my channel. Welcome. I've been getting notifications lately from YouTube for people subscribing to my channel. That actually means our current sub count for this episode is not 792. It is, if we go ahead and wait for it to reload here. Wait. 793. So thank you for subscribing. We might hit 800 subscribers by the time this episode comes out, but I'm not sure. Health will be I don't know, we won't mess around with health or anything, and we'll have a passenger on it. Now passengers go ahead and ride other entities, kind of, so we'll have a pig. Actually no, we'll have a bat even. Let's do a bat here. And there we go. I'm not gonna add anything else onto there because I don't want to make it too crazy. And then, you notice in the top right here, it just shows up, and this there used to be an older version of MC Hacker, but this is a lot better. So all I have to do is just select it. I can click refresh in case I make an edit and it doesn't update, and I can just click copy. And now we're gonna go ahead here into the game and test this command out. Of course, there's always a chance that it won't work, but I have some faith that this will work. I'm gonna paste this in. And there it is. Look, we have our polar bear up in the air. Oh no, our bat. Oh no, it was set on fire temporarily. Our bat's still there. The bat is riding the polar bear. The polar bear is levitating because it was teleported up in the air and it has no gravity on. And it's just kind of staying there. Look how fun it is. We're just going to keep that there for the rest of the episode. And anyways, so yeah, the next thing we're going to go ahead and cover here, if I go ahead and go here. By the way, sorry for the lag in this video. I know that it's going to exist. Is Minecraft JSON or Minecraft JSON. And this is a super helpful generator that lets you go ahead and generate tellraw commands, books, signs, action bar commands, whatever. Now there are like probably 10, 15 different generators that'll do the same things as this, but this one does it in a really nice, well-working way. Let's go ahead and do a tellraw command, right? And let's go ahead and click add text. And this is, by the way, at minecraftjson.com or minecraftjson.com. And first off, I'll have it say, here is some text. And I'll have it in, and let's have it in a nice gold color. And I'll have it so when you hover over it, it goes, you found me. And we'll have it with a nice green text. If you get that reference, by the way, leave it. Let me know in the comment section down below. I know some of you will probably get it, but anyways, everybody go. Now I'm just gonna click add text. Well, actually, let's first make this underlined. There we go. And it'll also go ahead and show me a preview of what it'll look like. So you notice it shows here's some text. It won't show me the hover events or anything. But anyways, actually I'm gonna get rid of space before it. We're gonna go ahead and add some new text. And of course, I'm gonna go ahead here and make this a nice thing there. We're gonna go, we're gonna have it say your username. So I'm gonna go @p. Under selector here. If you want to see a video on selectors, I do have a video on that. Selectors are super useful and they let you go ahead and do a bunch of different stuff, including selecting scoreboard objectives and tags and different types of entities and all sorts of stuff. I have a video on that anyways, a couple of videos on it in fact, just for different Minecraft versions. Alright, and we'll have it so that when you click on it, it'll run the command, and I'll have it say tellraw @p text hello there, and with a nice color of, and we'll do red. Okay, and we'll have it when I hover over it, it will show an item, interestingly, and that's how to show a name exactly. I'm not totally sure, but I'm gonna type in diamond_sword because it's been a while since I messed around with this. And we'll see if that does anything, and we'll have the player's name also be bolded. And there we go. If I click add text here, here's some text. And what I'm also going to want to do, by the way, before that selector is I'm going to add a nice space before it. And the reason why I didn't have the space up there as part of the underline thing was because it would go ahead and add an extra underline space. But anyways, if I go ahead here and I copy this in, we're going to try out the game and see if it works. So let's take a look here. And I'm going to try pasting this in. I don't know if it'll work, but let's see. Here we go. Here's some text. Waiting games. However, haha, you found me. Here it shows my name. It doesn't show UID, and I think that's because that just naturally happens. But you know, if I click on it, that doesn't quite work. And I think I know exactly why, and I will explain that to you right now. So the reason why that click event didn't work, which is supposed to run a command when you clicked on it, is actually because the player's name is right here. And Minecraft treats player's name a bit differently in tellraw commands. And if it's done using a selector, it'll automatically go ahead and apply some attributes. First off, when you mouse over it, it's going to immediately show the person's name and their UUID. The second thing is when you click on it, it's just going to pull up with a message command, which can be cool, but it might not be what you want. So yeah. Also, I think I made this thing invincible, so I'm just going to push it away from the area for now until it despawns, probably. Oh, no, I can't kill it. Okay. I guess I didn't make it invulnerable. or it didn't work. Anyways, so yeah, there's something kind of interesting there. But we're gonna go ahead here, back over, and take a look at our next thing. And this is a tools and weapons generator. So of course, if you want to go ahead and say create a diamond sword with some insane attributes here, and I'm going to have to blur that out. I did not realize I was doing that. I was trying to figure out what time it was. I could go ahead and say select, let's do a diamond sword, right? And this is, by the way, Minecraft command.science. They have a ton of generators as well. You go ahead here, if I were to click on their default generators: potion generators, tools, weapon generators, armor generators, item generators, head generators, villager shop generators, command sign generators, pre-built chest generators, and a bunch of other stuff. Holographic text generators even. And we're going to go ahead and have the magical sword of death. I don't know. I'm too lazy to capitalize it right now. And this is a sword. Why are you reading this? And I'll make it unbreakable. We'll go ahead and have it add a bunch of health to you. We'll have it change your max health to 40. Or we'll maybe add 40 max health, I think. We'll make it have you be faster by a factor of 2. And we'll make the attack damage up by like 100. Or we'll do 10 actually, because I don't want it to break. And we'll go ahead here. We're going to add sharpness like 35. And unbreaking 10. I could add a bunch of other stuff, but we're just going to ignore that for now. I'm going to hide the enchantments, hide the modifiers, and hide if it's unbreakable. Actually, no, we'll have it still show if it's unbreakable. And I will do this as a give command. Or I could do this even as an item display. And the item displays ones I think are some of the coolest ones here. If I go ahead and minify the commands, that's more copy and pastable here. You'll notice, sorry, that just blacked out for some reason. The item display ones are, in my opinion, some of the coolest ones because when they do work, and it doesn't look like that one's working right now, they will go ahead and theoretically go ahead and summon an item that you could then go ahead and look at, but I don't think that one's working right now. So I head back over here, and I know you can't see it right now, but I'm just going to change it to a give command and head back and paste that one in instead. And there we go. You notice we got, the magical sword of death, which we know makes us faster, which we set. It should go ahead and increase our attack damage by a lot. So if we were to go ahead and say summon the polar bear, it would help. And it'll do a bunch of other stuff. But anyways, let me go ahead and add that command block back in. Because now our goal is, I believe, to use, I think we're on our last generator right now. And that last generator is probably my favorite one. That is the command combiner. This is by Mr. Goretto, who, if you don't know, is a, or at least used to be, I don't know how much when he still is, because I haven't been following the Minecraft command blocking communities much, honestly, lately. But he's a YouTuber, I believe. He does some really cool stuff. And this will go ahead and let you automatically generate a one command contraption. So first off, we're going to enable casing. And this casing will be what the contraption is surrounded with. And we're going to keep those at the default. Structure rotation doesn't really matter a huge amount for what we're doing. Unique scoreboard objectives doesn't really matter for what we're doing either. But what that would mean is, say for example, you use stuff that relied on scoreboard, it would automatically add a little prefix or a suffix to the, meaning adding something to the beginning or the end of that scoreboard objective to make sure that it didn't conflict with anything else in the world. You could have it add a sign onto the front of it, which, you know, even this has that cool type of stuff like before, but we're going to go ahead and add one that will go ahead and destroy machine. Destroy, it's going to look really awful like this, but this machine now. And then we'll go ahead and add one more time to go ahead and toggle the activation. Toggle activation. Okay. And here's one thing I just remembered is that this will probably all run on a clock. So it'll be interesting to see how this will work. But what we're going to do here is go into Minecraft and copy and paste each individual command here in order. So we're going to paste that one in here, and oops, I just realized each command should be on a new line. Okay, that's what I thought. And I'm going to paste that next one in there, and we're just putting an enter between each one. I'm going to just summon and Telra and all of that good stuff. the give command, and now when I click generate, it might take a moment here. It gave me a 6,221 character block caption somewhere. Now, here's what I will say, is that this is probably going to overwrite something I normal rolled if I try and paste it in and not care about it. So what I'm going to do is just for safety's sake, here, and out of all these worlds I have, let's go into our let's go into this world called New World, and we're going to use this world here to go ahead and demonstrate how this. Now, sorry if my voice sounds like it's cutting out a bit now. That's just because I'm opening a world at the same time. And he doesn't like that. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and copy this against 1,031 character. Just so I'm going to paste it here and there's like copy. And you don't not in the way we want it to. I'm just going to kill all these right now. And whoa, yeah, that's a lot of entities. Sorry again if there's lag, because even I'm noticing I'm like about 3 frames per second, I believe, right now on the actual game, although OBS is still somehow recording in 20 apparently. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, running at 20 summons per second, probably not the best for my computer. Let's just go kill at a type equals not player. Options, of course, you wouldn't actually go ahead and do things that would run. That would just run once. But yeah, just double click on toggle maybe. I'm gonna have to do this quickly. Okay, toggle on, toggle off. Oh goodness, my game is crashing. Yeah, this didn't go quite as expected, as you could tell. You know what I'm going to do though? Here we go. Notice it has a normal command block that does this stuff. So here we go. This worked now. So I just ran it once, and I noticed it gave me our potion of potionness. It gave me the text in chat, yeah, how you found me, all that stuff. It gave me the potion of levitation down there, or the levitation looking potion, but actually that gives me jump boost and resistance. It gave me this polar bear, which I could go ahead, which is riding, or which a bat is riding on top of and has glowing. And I could go ahead and kill with my magical sword of death. And it gave me my sign, which doesn't really tie into much of anything else. It's just a cool looking sign that will go ahead and summon sheep and teleport me upwards. But anyways, that is how you use a bunch of these amazing man tools. Of course, if you want to go ahead and know what that website's URL was, it is mrgaretto.com/command-combiner. Once again, if you enjoy the type of content I create and if you want to help support me, go to patreon.com/wavejump. You could pay anywhere from $1 a month up all the way up to, I don't know, as much as you want a month. If you want to help support me, because of course I do this kind of just, you know, this is all I get for doing this. Although this community is fantastic and I would do it even if I got nothing. So anyways, once again, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to go ahead and cover something else specific. I think the plan was hopefully that when this video comes out, I'll have 2 videos out on the same day, but we'll see. I don't want to make any promises, and because you know, I tend to fail sometimes at having stuff work. And thanks for watching. Bye.